Hello everyone. Through the Just BS 101 series, I am making an honest attempt to share a few snippets of my learnings from the business of sports. Today, let's talk about digital monetization. The objective for any sports organization is to be able to monetize its fan base, at least at some point in time. Now, this can be done in two ways. There's a B2C way of doing it and a B2B way of doing it. Let's take the case of a sports team that has, say, X number of fans. Of these, Y percentage fans are transacting fans. And among the cohort of transacting fans, we can always estimate the average order value that they have transacted in a given time period, let's say 1 year. Now, optimizing on all of these three parameters can help that sports team maximize its B2C revenue. On the other side, these same X fans interact with various different digital assets. For example, owned assets of the sports team, like the website or app, or even third party platforms. For example, the YouTube channel, the Instagram handle. And all of these engagements can also be monetized effectively by the team, which we call the B2B way of doing it. Now, let's dive slightly deeper into it, starting with B2C as a channel. As I said, this implies the direct purchases made by the fans. Now, what all can a fan purchase? The fan can purchase tickets, merchandise, memberships, or even in some cases, OTT subscriptions. An example of this could be F1 TV, where fans have paid for a subscription to get access to a certain kind of content. Now, coming to the B2B way of monetizing. As I said, the idea here is to encash the engagement or traction that we are receiving on the digital assets. And let's understand this through two very real world examples. Starting with, say, CricBuzz. We've all, or at least most of us, have visited CricBuzz at least once in the last year or so to check cricket scores, to check schedules for upcoming games, or the like. Now, the idea here is if you look at the right hand side of this image, you see a very tactically placed ads banner where you'll see different kinds of ads loading one after the other. The fact that CricBuzz receives a lot of traction through fans enables them to drive incremental revenue through ads monetization, such as we see in the image. The second example is even more interesting. What you see in the image here is the playoff picture or the draws or schedule section in the NBA website. And if you observe closely, you see that the playoff picture is being presented by Google. Now, this arrangement could possibly be working in this way, where Google, as the sponsorer, is able to redirect a lot of traffic that this page is receiving onto some specific products or services that it is wanting to promote. On the other side, NBA as an organization is getting an incremental revenue stream through this kind of a sponsorship, this kind of monetization of one page of their website, which adds on top to the regular B2C streams that we saw previously. Now you can imagine different use cases, different kinds of arrangements where you can tactically choose specific sections of the website and look for relevant brands, relevant entities that would want to co-brand them with you, that would want to co-create activations in a win-win situation. Hope you found that useful. Stay tuned for more.